A Hamilton County judge sentencing Benjamin Ingram to 35 years in prison last week in the latest fentanyl poisoning. This one of 23-year-old Jacob Lampe. Jacob attended Westfield High School. He was a golfer. He loved to travel. He loved his dog Penny, who he rescued. He was sold a counterfeit Xanax pill laced with fentanyl, and moments after he took it, he died. We have followed this case from the very beginning, interviewing Jacob's father and the DEA. Both join us live this morning. Richard Lampe and Assistant Special Agent in Charge Mike Gannon joining us live really to talk about the latest with this case and seeing it come full circle and hearing me talk about it. I know that obviously this is something that you deal with, the pain every day. What do you want people to know as you've really seen this now come full circle with the loss of your son and then seeing what happened to the person that was found responsible for his death?
Yeah, I think it's, thank you, Angela. I think it was really about the cooperation from the beginning. Immediately after this happened, I saw some signs, looking through some things that I knew what had happened. I was pretty sure. And I was able to turn over as much evidence as I could to Agent Gannon and his team as quick as possible. And that was a key in making sure that they were able to get this man off the street as quick as possible, because I did turn over everything possible. You know, I cooperated.
Yeah.
And that was one thing that I learned made a huge difference.
Yeah, Mike, you've talked about this a lot here. We've had you on the show often about the evidence, how sometimes it is hard because you have to go through every little detail about this case. What was it, though, about this particular case that was able to lead you to the point we're at today in relation to other parents that we know that are watching, or families that are saying, but this is not how my case turned out, and they're still devastated?
Well, I think it's important to note, too, that the Westfield Police Department did an amazing job, and we were able to come in and collaborate with them. And the other important thing is we were able to get on this case right at the beginning. And I think that's important because there's certain evidence as time goes on you can lose with cell sites and various things that when you're proving an investigation like that, it's important to have all that evidence. So that was a key component. We were able to get right involved at the very beginning. And I have to say that they did an outstanding job in collaborative efforts with us. So we're very pleased with the outcome in the case. And it's important for people to know that every time we work a case like this, sometimes we can get them to a prosecution and a conviction, and then sometimes the evidence just isn't there. They're very difficult cases, as we talk about, to make.
Yeah, it's interesting too that in the last, I did a special investigation on this a little over 2 years ago, and at that time there were very few prosecutors who were using this 2018 law to go after those that are selling the fentanyl to folks. Really seeing a difference in that and people changing the way they see things now and really kind of being more accepting. What do you say to those that might think this is not fair to the person that is being put away for so long?
Well, that had come up, and one thing I can tell you, after the trial, we learned so much in 5 days that we had no idea as a family. So much of this was sealed from us until the trial. And so I would say that once I learned, this was not just a friend of Jake's. He was not a friend. He didn't just sell him one pill and that was it. So many things that I couldn't believe when they opened the voicemails and opened the text messages. It was that this person knew what he was selling. He admitted it in voicemails, and that's where my mind really changed from thinking, oh, was this an accident?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't an accident at all.
We're almost out of time, but I wanted to give you time too, because you started the Jacob Lampe Foundation that has two missions: substance abuse recovery, and then also helping animals that are in need. What do you want people to know about your foundation?
Well, we do sponsor some animal shelters, no-kill shelters, and then the other thing we're doing now is we set up a fund at a local substance abuse disorder rehabilitation facility where we do help pay deductibles for families in needs.
Okay, thank you. We appreciate you coming and talking to us
Thank
about
you.
your son, and from the very beginning, and as always, the work that the DEA is doing to try to stop these deaths from happening.
Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, and thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
If you would like to get involved with the foundation, also you can find a link to this information, fox59.com/Angela Answers. It'll be posted after the show.